Hello and welcome to Knit All the Yarn podcast. My name is Lisa and I live in Michigan with my husband and my two girls. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as 72 Stitches. And this is episode 133. Yep, 33. I have my coffee and my Scrappy Sunday mug. Pumpkin spice creamer. I got groceries. I don't remember what day it was. Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday. They still had pumpkin spice, so I grabbed one more bottle. I have four and a half in my fridge, but you know what? I feel like it's going to disappear pretty soon. So I just grabbed one more. I think all of the bottles are, the expiration date is like in March, so I will have it gone by then. All right, today is Sunday, December 26th, 2021. This is the last episode of 2021. That's crazy. So the next time, if I remember, in the end of my episode, I'll say, see you next year. I was like using that joke. I know it's corny, but I just love it. So if I forget, I will see you next year. All right, I have finished objects. 2, 4 whips. I have a dream cast on that I'm crossing my fingers that I can find time today to start it. And then I have some birthday gifts. One of them is in the wash, so I can't show it. It's a t-shirt. I will wear it probably at some point on the podcast. Yeah, and I have some yarn. Some yarn presents. Okay, I guess we'll get started. Oh wait, first, if you are new, welcome. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. I'll have all the show notes right down there. Links to where you can find me. I'm most active on Instagram. Patterns, bags, yarn, all that good stuff. Also, I probably should have said that this is my YouTube channel where I share my knitting, crocheting, and sometimes cross stitch, whatever crafty thing I'm up to. All right, now I think that's my spiel. Now we can get started. You ready for finish objects? All right, finish object. Number 1. Oh, look at these. Oh, I love these so much. This is Knitpicks Felici. Countess. It's not in their, it's not on their website right now. This was an older color. Heels are in Knitpicks Stroll Dove Heather. These are for my oldest. My socks that I make for me fit her. They're like a little bit tall, but she's going to grow into them, so I'm not going to, I'm just going to make my size sock for her from now on, probably. So I did finish these before Christmas, but I wanted to show them here, so I didn't give them to her yet. I'll give them to her when I'm done recording today. Or actually, she's at my parents' right now, so when she comes back, she can have these. She loves purple. And they don't match. I think they're off. Yeah, by 2 stripes. 1 stripe? 2 stripes. 64 stitches. A US 1.5? Yes, US 1.5. 2.5 millimeter. Cuff down, magic loop. After that heel. I have more sock whips, so I will probably repeat myself a few times. But yeah, I love these. All right, and that is my only sock finish object. But I finished a cross stitch. Did I start this? Yes, I did. Yes, I had the hat done on the snowman. But look now. He's all done. I cut him out for you so you could see. I did a couple. I think I showed him on my Vlogmas. But he put felt on the back. Sticky felt. And then you put a piece of... I just used the DMC floss that was extra for the hanger. So Yeah, I put beads on him. Oh, he's so cute. Yeah, I did the hat like one day, and then the next day, I just finished the whole thing. I was excited. And then part of me is like, we got to finish him so he can live on our tree for just a little bit. So I'm going to put him on our tree. Probably going to leave our tree up for one more week. I think maybe next weekend we will take the tree down. So we'll leave him up for just a week, so he can live on our tree for a little bit. And this is Satsuma Street. I bought a kit on Etsy. I think in my show notes. I'm pretty sure in my show notes I'll list their website down below. But yeah, you just cut them out, trace it on felt, stick the felt on, and put the felt in, or put the hanger in between. So you like sandwich them. Put some glue in there. Ta-da! Christmas ornament. So that's all my finished objects. Yep, that's it. Now we'll go on to whips. These are both new cast-ons. You have not seen these? Pretty sure. Pretty sure. This is the Creative Knitter. Let's see. You can kind of see it. I don't know if it's upside down or backwards or any of that. So, can you guess what's in this bag? It's socks. Oh, I thought I got to the heel of this one. I guess I did not. That's fine. It doesn't matter. Where's my tag? It's more Knitpicks Felici. This is one of their new colors. Double Dog Dare, which is on their website right now, I believe, unless they sold out. I haven't checked. These ones, I bought 2 value packs. The dye lots say they're the same. They're not the same. So, I only have one sock cast on right now. So, I mean, yeah, look at this. Can you see that it's like, get the cord out of the way. Yeah, this one is not, the other skein is a lot more saturated, especially that brown. I don't know, you probably can't tell, but I can tell in person. And so this is the lighter one. Once I take my finished object photo of both socks next to each other, you're going to tell. Both of them had the same dye lot. It is what it is. These are going to be for my oldest daughter. She said, I told her about it and she didn't care. I can't get, someday I should try, but I'm pretty sure I can't get one pair of socks out of Felici. One ball of Felici. The way that I like the really long leg. So, I know I can get a pair of shorties out of one ball, but so I need 2 balls, and one is more saturated than the other. It's a bummer. It is what it is. It happens with Felici. It's cheaper yarn. You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. So let's see. I got 12 rows of 2x2 rib. I knit the magic loop, US 1.5, which is a 2.5 millimeter. 64 stitches. These markers are counting my rows, 10 rows per marker, so that when I knit the second sock, it matches. I'm at 55-ish, 54 rows. I think I put my heel at 70, 73, somewhere around there. So I think I have a couple more stripes, and then I'll put my heel in, or I'll mark for where I'm going to put my heel in. I do afterthought heels. Yeah, so I finished those purple socks like a couple days before Christmas Eve, so it's like I can't do my Christmas Eve cast on. So I just started these to give me something to do for a couple days. So that is that. I don't think these will be done because my Christmas Eve cast on, I want to finish that. You will see here in a second that I am a lot farther on that than those Felici socks. So here's my Christmas Eve cast on. This is my Harry Potter bag from Stitching Plaza. So Dragon Horde Yarn had this was a while ago. I don't remember when I bought it, November-ish. A mystery Christmas Eve cast on Harry Potter yarn. I don't know if that's what it's officially called, but it's something like that. So if you got that and you haven't opened it yet, don't look. But if you cast on Christmas Eve, you either opened it or you're starting it. So I'm not gonna worry about spoilers. But here's the tag. And the colorway is called I Will Have Order. This is her 75-25 base. Superwash merino, 25 nylon, 463 yards. Are you ready? I had to look this up because I was like, what is this? I mean, I looked at it and I had a guess. So if you're a Harry Potter fan, you'll probably figure it out before I did. Which is sad because I had to look it up. All right, you ready? Now I cast this on Christmas Eve. Today is the 26th. I was like this close. What? I have 10 rows and then the toe. So I almost had like a full sock done. Almost. So close. This color is like very hard to, like a very pinky raspberry color. Oops, touching the microphone, sorry. Look at that. So I did something different. It came with a 100 gram and a 20 gram mini. Here is the mini. I guess I'll show the cake. So this is what it is. So I don't like, with my heel and toe, and I don't like playing yarn chicken. Doing heels, toes, and cuffs, I don't know if I have enough. I probably do, but I don't like playing yarn chicken. It causes me anxiety and stress, and we don't need that in our knitting. So I decided to copy Kay of the Crazy Sock Lady. She does, her cuffs are like 20 rows. Mine are like 12, so I just kind of modified it just a smidge. So you can't, that's a little better. I cast on with the contrast color. And then I did 2x2 rib for 2 rows. Then I switched to the main color. And I knit all the way around. Just knit. 1 row of knit stitches. And then the next row, I went back to do my knit 2, purl 2. So that you can't see the purl bumps. It's genius. And then I went ahead and did until I got 12 rows of 2x2 rib. So yeah, I'm going to do that. It's not very often that I knit with just tonal yarns. I just really like self-striping, but obviously I can still knit. This isn't self-striping, or this, since this is not self-striping, it is not slowing me down whatsoever, so it'd be nice to have a tonal pair of socks. So I am going to do toes and heels in that darker red color, and I will have enough. So yeah. I'll put the heel there. These are counting my rows, like I said before. Yeah, I did that in like 2 days. It was crazy. I had a lot of knitting time. It was nice. All right, that is all my sock whips. Oh, I forgot to show. I'm wearing one of my gifts. I'm going to show it here in a second. I'm not really wearing a lot of knitwear, but I have DK socks on that my friend Amy from Happy Little Yarn made. So I'm going to show them. I don't know what the colorway name is. Amy, if you're watching, can you put it down below for me? Look at that. DK socks. And she did I don't know if I can show that very well. She did a folded cuff. Yes, she knit me these. Oh, I love them. Yeah, it's not self-striping. I think it just kind of micro-striped. It's pretty cool. I know they're DK weight. Oh, they're so cozy. Thank you, Amy. She doesn't knit a lot of socks, so I feel very special that she knit a pair of socks for me. All right, actually, I need to leave my leg like that because I'm starting to fall asleep. My legs are starting to fall asleep. Okay, now I'm going to show my Cozy Memories blanket, and I have made a decision, guys. I thought about this. I have made a decision, and now we're just going to plow through. This is going to get done in 2022. It's going to get done. All right, where is my stitch marker? It's on the other end. I finished the row. So I finished the 25 squares. Turn this around. I know I was behind because I couldn't do my squares last weekend, but this is my Saturday square. That's my Sunday. There's my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I love that it ended on a Christmas one. It was so nice. Like I said before, my kids picked out from my scraps and just made an advent calendar for me. So every day I put a square in. 1 square a day for December. This is the Coziest Memories by Kemper Ray. The only modification I did was I do 20 stitches by 20 stitches. I think it says 23 by 23, but I follow the instructions other than that. So the decision, I'm going to do 4 more rows, and that's it. It's going to be done. So 4 rows is 100 squares. That's a lot. But I did 25 in a month, and that was like only doing 1 square a day. So I'm hoping to maybe up my game just a little bit, maybe try to do 2 a day. Or I'd have to do some math. I think I want to do 2 a day. If I do 2 squares a day, I think it'll be done by March. I don't know. I have to do some more math. I don't remember what I figured out. But I'm going to try to do 2 squares a day. We'll see what happens. I'm sure some days I'm going to fall behind. But I put I was like, do I have 100 different colors on scraps? Yes, I do. I have more than that. I have more than 100, so I just picked out 100 little 5-gram balls. Some of them might be a little bit more, but I put them all in a bag. So now I'm just going to close my eyes, pick out 2, and just knit them. Or maybe I'll have my kids pick them out if they want to, if they're around. I'm not going to get picky with colors. I'm not going to get picky with self-striping. There's self-striping and tonals and speckles, but I feel like there's more tonal and speckles versus my self-striping. But yeah, so I'm going to finish the 4 rows this winter. And then in May, when Stash Dash starts, I'm going to put an I-cord border on it. And we're going to count it for Stash Dash. Is that cheating? Probably. Do I care? No. So yeah, it's 25 squares long. And then I think I have 16 rows this way. I posted a picture on my Instagram, it all laid out, and it's like a perfect recliner blanket right now, but I'm making it for my daughter. When she moves out, she's going to take it with her. So I kind of want it to fit. Kind of fits a twin bed, but I just want to make it a little bit longer, and why not? Because I have more yarn, so let's just keep going. I started this in 2018, so yeah, and I am going to cast another one on when I finish it. So it would be kind of nice to have it done before winter, and then I can start a new blanket like in the summertime, because for some odd reason I like to start blankets in the summer. I just get this itch, like, oh, I want to work on a blanket. So that is the plan, and I'll start my other daughter's blanket probably this summer, and yeah, I'll have another 4-year project. I know blanket whips don't bother me, since I know they're going to take a long time. Sometimes with socks, if they're like sitting there for like weeks, kind of like my Advent socks, I had a hard time just not finishing them. I was like, I just want to finish them. I don't feel this way with the blanket. Not as bad. Maybe I am now because I have a plan and I know how many squares I want to do and all that. So, yes. So this is going to be an epic stash dash meters. I don't know how much it's going to be, but I feel like it weighs probably like maybe 3 pounds at least, and it's not even done yet. So, and I'm using my signature needles US 2 for that blanket. I don't have them with me, but I have shown them before. All right, my last blanket whip. Oh, excuse me. I feel like I didn't work on it this much, but that much this week, but I got about 1 inch done. It's pretty good. Let's see. Oh, there is my marker right there. So maybe 1.5 inches. This is my Cozy Comfort Throw by Molly of a Homespun House. I am holding, hello. I'll show it for a minute and then I'll get my yarn out. I did an oopsie. I don't know how to fix it. I'm afraid like if I drop down that I'm really going to mess it up. I don't know how to pick up stitches in garter. It makes me nervous, so I feel like I'm just going to leave it. There was one stitch where I didn't grab both strands. I just grabbed one. You can see it right there. I don't know if that's going to bug me or if it's really a big issue. I don't know how to fix it. I'm afraid if I tear down, it's gonna be even more noticeable. So I don't know. I think I might just leave it. It'll be okay, right? I'm sure it's not the first time I've done that. I just noticed it. All right, let's move my marker. For some odd reason, I'm using my Chiaogoo needles. These are not the interchangeable ones. These are fixed, but these are very noisy. My husband doesn't say anything, but I mean, I don't know, they're very noisy. When I click them together, it's very noisy. I don't know if it's because it's a bigger needle and it's like probably hollow inside. So it's like, I remember I was knitting and he kept looking at me and I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't know if he was annoyed or is just trying to figure out what that noise was. I don't know. He said he was just trying to figure out what the noise was, but every time I work on it, he stares at me sometimes. I'm sorry, but I have to work on this blanket. I love it. So I'm using US 8s, Chiaogoo needles. I think it's on a 32-inch cord. I did 250 stitches. I am holding Knitpicks Stroll Ash together with Knitpicks Felici scraps. I'm just making magic knot balls. When I finish one, I just make another one. But yeah, that's it. I think this was my last magic 8 ball. My last magic knot ball, so I think I have to make another one after I'm done with this. But yeah, I really love to finish this before Stash Dash, but I don't know, it's probably not going to happen. I want to focus on my cozy memories, so maybe every once in a while. I like working on this in the evening. It's mindless. I don't like working on squares at night because I want to finish a square. I don't like stopping in the middle of a square. Is that weird? I like to do my squares in the morning, so I get them done, work on this in the evening, work on socks during the day. But yep, this is my blanket. I have no idea how big I'm going to make it until I'm tired of it. That's also going to have I-cord border on it at some point. I'll probably just do, two strands of ash together for the border. I think that would look really nice. Or I could just use more Felici. I don't know. I guess we'll think about that. All right, that is all my whips, blankets, and socks. That's it. I guess I'll do my next cast on, which I'm hoping to cast on today. And this is also a Christmas gift. My birthday was in August. It's not my birthday. Look what she made me. She made me a shawl bag. This one this one has her little tag on it. Oh, little otters. Look at that. So cute. So I have to wind. I think I'm gonna wind. I'm conflicted. I wasn't very prepared. I should have wound this yarn up, but I didn't. So now I'm like, do I wind it? Do I just go ahead and knit from the ball? What do I do? Because it's a lot of winding, and I don't want to do all at once. Maybe I'll just wind some of it. At least my main color. I showed this a few weeks ago. I am doing the Hybrid Knit Along shawl by Stephen West. He has 2 shawls. Worsted weight shawl. Oh, this is going to be so dreamy. I can't wait to finish this. He has 2 shawls. One is a crescent and one is a triangle. I am doing the triangle version. And I'm using worsted weight wool of the Andes. This is going to be my main color. Wonderland Heather. I'm going to do something different and do a lighter main color. Switch it up a bit. And I'll just get all this out. I have shown this in the past. I think I'm going to do like lightest to darkest. He has you use like spin cycle yarn and a main color. Or what else was the other one? Zelber ball. Is that what they're called? One of those. Like a, you guys know what those are. I'm going to just do, I'm just going to stripe them. So these are my colors. These are all, the Andes. So I think I'm going to do lightest to greatest, lightest to darkest, and just stripe it, and just do the weave and Steven method. To weave in ends, there might be a lot, it's fine. But, oh, look at this. Close up. Blown on my face. So I'll go through the colors one more time. I guess I'll do it in the order that I think I'm going to do it. Maybe. My other foot's falling asleep. Oh my. Alright, I'm going to start with this blue. This is Ocean. And then I'm going to go into Marina. Now these colors aren't going to touch because they're going to be striped. So these are really close, but this color is going to be in between them. It's going to be magical. Okay. Then I'm going to use Calypso Heather next. And then this one is Sapphire Heather. Then we're going to go into the navies. Wait, no, that's not right. This one next, Winter Heather. Then this one, Sapphire Heather. This is Calypso. I can't hold them all together. Sorry. And then I'm going to use Spruce. I really like this color. Oh, it's beautiful. Teal. And then Jurassic, which is a really, really dark. It looks black, but it's a very dark green. So, yeah. Yeah, I can't do it. I'm not even going to try. It's not going to work. So that is the plan. I got my needles in here, my yarn. So I would like to wind these up. They might fit better in the bag. But that's like 7 or 8 colors. Ugh. I wasn't prepared. I should have wound some of these up. So I might just wind this one up. and then go from there. I guess I can always, since they're not all going to be attached, I'm going to cut them, and maybe at some point, if it's really bugging me, I will wind them. But I'm hoping that will get cast on today. But I got laundry to do. I really need to go out for a walk. I ate way too much food this weekend, or this past 2 days, so it was bad. So I need to get outside today, get some fresh air, and get a walk. All right, now we're going to do presents real quick. Look at this. I love green, if you guys didn't know that. So this is the cat lady. The cat lady. Craft all the things. This is her perfect sock minis. They're 80-20. This one's called the Grass Gradient. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this. I have a lot of her minis, but I haven't made anything yet. I don't know. There's 5 colors. And I think they're 73 yards, 20 grams. So I don't know what I'm going to do with those yet. I think I should make a cowl or something. I don't know if I'd have enough for a shawl. I don't know yet. And then, I have some of her yarn. Now I have 2 skeins I need to cast on. So, yeah, look at this. Pretty Twisted Yarns. Dark Side of the Loom. I also have, this has her old label on it. Come on, skein. Come out and play. Not you, you stay in there. This has her old label on it, but this is After the Rain, which is just like this, except this one's gray and this one's black. I need to knit that. So much yarn, so little time. So yes, I have that. It also came with a little bag of goodies, a tee, and a sticker. Oh, I love that. I got a Christmas one. So happy. I need to buy some of her yarn. And she gave me little light bulb markers that are red, white, and green. There's a peppermint candy in there and some tea. That was so nice. All right. I showed that. Then I got another little gifty bag with some tea. Some tea in there, and I'll show some stitch markers because I think they're hilarious. From Trinkles. It has wrong side and right side, and the wrong side is the sheep's butt. What? And then the right side is his face. Oh my word. That's funny. And then I got some of that, everybody's been showing it, those little tube stuff for your sweaters. So if you want to try them on. Whoa, that's bright. So these cords so you can put it on and so you can try your sweater on. I've never used it. It'll be interesting. You get one 60-inch cord and then 2 30-inch cords. So I don't know, maybe it's useful for sleeves instead of using waist yarn. I don't know. I might try that with the shorter ones. And there's some tea in this bag. I don't know if I showed that. There's some tea in there. And then this pin. You guys, I have to open this. I have no idea where I'm going to put this. But I need to put it somewhere because it's me. It's me. I don't know if you can read that. But it's Little Mermaid. And it says, I don't want to be where the people are. Oh my word. I don't know where to put this. I don't want to lose it, but I just want to put it somewhere so I can look at it, because this is me. That is me. Then I'm going to show one more yarn. That's all my gifts. I think all of this was from Amy. Yep, it was all from Amy. Amy spoiled me rotten. She made the bag for me. And she gave me this yarn. More freckled whimsy yarn. Look at this. Green and blues and purples. Is it purple? Maybe it's like a really light, like periwinkle, but that neon, it's like a neon green. And this is called Happy Dance. This is our 75-25 base. I can't wait to make socks out of this. And then maybe a Musselburgh with the scraps. I don't know. I love it. So yes, that's all my gifts. So thank you, Amy. The socks and the bag and the yarn. You spoiled me rotten. All right. I gotta move again. I don't know if we're gonna do life stuff. Ouch. I guess we'll do life stuff. That was my floor squeaking. Oh, real fast. I'm not gonna do reading and watching. I did not write that. But for reading, I did finish 120 books this year. Whew, it was very close. I think it was like last week I finished my 120th book. So I had like a week left. Usually I'm done by like October. Not this year. Maybe that's because I upped my reading game. Usually it's been 100 books for a long time, and I decided to do 120 because I've always done more than 100. So maybe that's why it feels like I like barely got there. Maybe that's because I raised my goal. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But I reached my goal of 120 books. I think I'm going to stick with 120 books for next year. We'll see. We'll see. My Christmas was good. Yeah, that's it. My Christmas was all right. I hope you all had a great Christmas. I hope you got lots of yarn and lots of goodies, and hopefully a lot of knitting time. I am going to, I don't really have anything else. My Christmas was all right. We didn't really have big parties. I went to my in-laws Christmas Eve. Went to see my aunt on Christmas Eve night. And then I went to my parents on Christmas Day. Did not get to see my brother or my grandparents, but that's the way it goes. Crossing my fingers that maybe next year we can do a little bit more. I don't know. I'm not gonna hold my breath. Honestly, that was enough for me. I was so tired last night. I slept so good. Yeah, I was tired. I'm still kind of tired, but I'm feeling pretty good. So hopefully I can finish up my laundry today and cast on that shawl. And maybe put just 2 squares in my blanket. I really want to put 2 squares in my blanket. Maybe I'll focus on that first. If I don't get to my shawl today, I don't know. Maybe I'll work on my shawl for just a little bit. Just so I have like this much done so I can say I cast on today. Because today is cast on day. Maybe I'll do that. All right, I guess that's it. Next episode, I will share my knitting stats. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. So I'm going to go through. I have a notebook where I write down all of my finished objects. I separate it by month. So I'm going to tally that all up. And we'll see how many socks I knit. And how many shawls and hats. And I know I finished 1 blanket this year. My granny stripe blanket. I know I finished that. That was crochet, but we're still counting that. Hopefully I remember. Yeah. So I will share all that my next episode. Yeah, I guess that's it. Like and subscribe, ring the bell, comment down below if you have any questions or just want to say hey. Tell me what you're working on. I like reading that stuff. And hopefully I will see you next week. Bye.